This is the story of Chris Chan.
What are we going to experience today? Part 9. The story deepens. Holy shit. 9-part documentary.
Captain's log. Stardate February 8, 2009.
Christian uploaded a video announcing his new website domain.
The Sonichu site is back up. It's at sonichuandrosechew.com. That's what it is now.
I always forget that her name isn't Rosa Chew, it's just Rose Chew. I always forget that. I always pronounce it Rosa Chew, but there's no I'm adding a vowel to it. Or whatever.
Yeah, I've been under distress lately. The recent one where y'all may have watched the videos, last 2 videos before this one.
How long until he says
yeah,
he's straight?
Into doing that. I won't be repeating that again. Hopefully not. Hopefully I won't be repeating that. Use that take. Anyway, also, feeling the after pains from that, I find out that there's been some brush fire or wildfire, that sort of stuff, fire, going on in the southern Australia area, where my sweetheart, Sarah Cassandra McKenzie, Panda Halo.
She's not real. It's Panda Halo.
She was in that neck of the woods, and I haven't heard from her in like.
Okay, I'm not even I can remember everything. I forgot that Sarah Jackson was Panda Halo. I knew her as Panda Halo. So again, not a real girl. A bunch of trolls got together and made up a fake girl. And he already broke up with Blanca Weiss, got back together, broke up again with Blanca Weiss, but now his true love is Panda Halo. And all the trolls are getting together, and this girl that Chris Chan thinks was real and thinks was his girlfriend, they're gonna tell him that she died in a fire. It's gonna be fucked up. Everything that happens in this guy's life is a lie that he believes. Everything he says, like, he thinks that he's talking to Miyamoto, he's not. He thinks he's talking to 2 girls, he's not. He thinks all this shit is he thinks that some guy is suing him. Remember they said, what the fuck was the guy? I can't remember the guy's name. The guy who's like, I made my own Sonichu manga, and then he like fucking photoshopped his head on Chris Chan's body. He's like, this guy tried to steal my shit. Everything that's happening in his life is a big fat lie. He doesn't know.
Over 2 weeks. And the fire's been going on for like during the past few weeks, so I pray that she's still alive. I hope she didn't die in the fire. Sarah, if you are hearing this message, please let me know that you're safe. And also let me know.
Cut to that video of yellow guy and purple guy flipping off Sarah Jackson as she's in the fire. Sarah, it's me, Chris Chan.
Can I still expect you over at my house? Or are you going to go to Clyde? Please let me know. 'Cause I miss you. I still care deeply about you, Sarah. Sarah Hart.
2 days later, he posted a video in which he attempted to showcase that the promise he made to Clyde Cash about cleaning up his room had been fulfilled.
For example, there's more walking space. Look right here, there's definitely space between that and the bed.
See, this is the type of bullying I can get behind. Not tricking him about girls, not getting him to take pictures of his penis. But if you're bullying a guy into cleaning his room, that's kind of W. That's like Clyde Cash, that's chaotic good. You know? Clyde Cash, like, if you don't, I'm gonna kill Panda Halo unless you clean your room. And then fucking Chris Chan cleans his room. I think that's fine.
And you look over here.
Still looks like shit, but it's fine. His room still looks like
More
shit.
walking space to the door. And I got that tub off the top of my couch, so it don't fall down and hit anyone. I had to leave the other stuff up there. But at least I didn't have to compromise much. But also, after talking about that and making
Shit, so bad. So
Clyde
bad.
know that I've kept my promise.
Like a porta potty.
Ik ben swell, Julie. Ik ben swell.
Chris was under the misapprehension that the phrase meant I love you in Mulvanian, when in fact, it was the German equivalent for I am gay.
Okay, hold on. Oh, man. Dude, that's funny. That's actually creative. So, obviously because Panda Halo isn't real, and also Mulvania isn't a fucking country, she taught Christian how to say Mulvania, or I love you, and it just is actually I'm gay. That's so fucking funny, dude.
Ik ben schwel, Julie. Ik ben schwel.
Chris was under the misapprehension that the phrase meant I love you in Mulvanian, when in fact, it was the German equivalent for I am gay.
I have received in the mail today a letter from Nintendo of America.
Oh, I'm sure.
In response to the piece I sent in the snail mail. It comes from Mike Chandler over there. No relation. At least as far as I know.
Wait.
It has proven my family and my congregations as well as my own theories. I shall read it to you from beginning to end. Mr. Shigeru Miyamoto did not have a meeting scheduled with you, nor has he been corresponding with you.
What? So, whoa. So the trolls lied about Miyamoto. He emails them saying like, hey, sorry I couldn't meet with Mr. Miyamoto. And he gets an actual letter from Nintendo back saying, hey, thanks for the letter, but we can assure you Mr. Miyamoto had no meeting with you. The fact that this guy has an actual written letter by Nintendo that says, yeah, Miyamoto did not, in fact, wait for you in the rain for 2 days is actually insane. This is so fucking crazy. Why did they even bother to respond?
Mr. Miyamoto speaks and writes only very limited English, and our game development teams do not accept unsolicited game suggestions.
Okay, so now Chris knows that was all bullshit, but he'll still never learn. He still believes girls are actually real on the internet. You would think after this he'd be like, all right, I'm never trusting anybody on the internet again, but that's not going to be true. I can't believe that this is a real fucking letter.
Or ideas. Although Mr. Miyamoto makes occasional business trips to the US, he spends the majority of his time in Japan at Nintendo's headquarters. So, I was never in correspondence with Mr. Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé at all. They were imposters. I thought as much. So, there it was.
I can't believe that, dude. I'm still in fucking shock that Nintendo replied to him and it was just like, yeah, hey, sorry, Christian. Mr. Miyamoto did in fact not wait for you. He's very busy.
Black and white. From Nintendo of America.
Wow.
He later joined a mumble chat and recapped the latest development concerning Nintendo.
Well, anyway, it's an official letter from Nintendo of America because the envelope is just like the previous envelopes I got from Nintendo of America, as well as the letterhead on the letter.
Yeah, it's easy to forge.
It was typed. It has a signature on there.
Just because it's typed and it has a signature doesn't mean it's real.
The trolls are so bad.
Typing it make it even more easy to forge since it's not handwriting.
The
Later on,
gaslighting
one of Chris's
is
cats,
nuts.
Lucy, arrives.
Hi, Lucy.
Uh-oh.
My cat. Excuse me.
Oh, can I talk to the kitty? Hi, Lucy.
There you go.
2 days later, convinced by
That cat did not sound happy. What the fuck? It's like, rah, rah. What the hell? That sounded like torture.
Julie, Christian created a new section on his Sonichu.com website called Sonichu and Rosechu's Love Shack, which consisted of sexual imagery concerning his Sonichu characters.
Oh, man.
It was designed to be protected by an age restriction. Most of the drawings were simply pages from the Sonichu comics, but as time went on, he updated the section regularly with new renderings. On February 13th, audio of a sex chat on Skype between Chris and Julie emerged.
Oh no.
During the 20-minute long virtual intercourse, Julie's voice cannot be heard, but it can be determined that they are role-playing, with Julie possibly as a cat and Chris as Sonichu. Sounds of Chris masturbating can be heard throughout.
No, you don't need to play this, Gino. Gino, you don't need to play this one, bro. We believe you. We believe you. Oh no.
I sent a few short static shocks up your pussy.
What the fuck? Wow, LOL. He's listen, chat. I'm all for roleplay. Alright, roleplay can be fun, but if you're roleplaying as Sonichu shooting electricity up a cat's cooch, you're fucking cooked. It's like, I'm gonna be Sonichu, you be the cat. Here it comes. No wonder his cat was screaming. No, he's pretending to be Sonichu, and she's pretending to be a cat for some reason. Holy fucking hell, dude. And listen, like I said, I'm all for roleplay. I think roleplay is cool and judgment-free, but there's a limit, man. There's it gets to a point.
Not enough to hurt you too bad, but make you feel good. You're gonna get my milk, kitty cat.
After Christian's climax, he is heard drinking a carbonated drink and consequently belches.
Excuse me.
This is
Might say I'm burping because
This is fucking demonic. This is demonic. This is like what you do to like resurrect a dead body. Or like, this is the type of shit you play when you want to have like an evil spirit enter your home, bro. Fucking hell, man.
I've quite enjoyed you and your juices.
On the same day, Christian took part in another mumble chat, during which he reveals the idea Julie had for a video.
Basically a video of me standing up to Clyde and showing him how strong I am, doing a few kicks for the camera.
Yeah, you should throw some punches, show him.
Oh, that's such a bad idea, Chris. That's such a bad idea. This guy has one Discord how do I say this? He has one Discord voice chat sex session, and now he's like testosteroned up. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking about making a video that's gonna scare Clyde Cash. I'm gonna do some punches and kicks. The guy's gonna be shitting his pants, bro. This guy has one VR chat sex session with a guy that's pretending to be a girl. He doesn't know that part. And now he's like all like now he's Sigma mode. Yeah, by all means, Chris, make the video, brother.
What you're made of, you know? Come on.
I pretty much already proved my strength when I ripped that dildo in half.
Chris tells a fan
Crazy.
that the original She Came for Quick Pick was torn up into small squares and placed into an envelope.
Why'd you do that shit? Like, and
I understand Rose at you, but like, you know, why something that's from real life?
It's not necessarily from real life. It depends on your interpretation. I mean, it's hardly. I mean, most women have long brown hair, and the eyes are censored, so.
What? So he's trying, even after all this time, Megan hasn't been brought up for 3 episodes, and he's still trying to say that him drawing a picture of Megan having sex with her against her consent was cool. He's like, what I do is like, most women just look like that. Bro, yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, but how many do you know that are named Megan? That you fucking name drop on a weekly basis?
Yeah, but I remember that one video you were saying is Megan.
In the end, it broke up my friendship with Megan.
No shit.
On Valentine's Day 2009, Chris and Julie had another sex chat together.
No,
much in
no,
the same
no,
vein
no.
as the one a day prior.
Okay, I'm looking at.
Oh my gosh, it's like that meme of the Punisher where he's like, wait, no. No.
Let's see what you're seeing on my face.
Trolls were made aware of the cybersex session taking place, and some decided to make use of that knowledge. While Christian was masturbating, 4 calls were made to the family phone by trolls attempting to convince Bob to walk in on his son. The first 3 callers were dismissed by Bob, who told them that Chris was sleeping. The 4th caller exclaimed that Chris had posted a video on YouTube saying that he was going to kill himself. understandably concerned, Bob went in to check on him.
Listen, what are you doing? Nothing. I'm getting all these crazy damn calls.
This is fucking insane, dude. This is a crazy episode. This is a crazy episode, dude. The guy's having VR fucking sex with what he thinks is a girl, and they keep calling the dude's dad. Like, bro, your son's jacking off. He's like, no, Christian's a good boy. He's sleeping. Beep. By the fourth call, like, Christian's killing himself on YouTube. He's like, what the hell, Christian? What are you doing? Oh my god! It's like that SpongeBob thing. He's like, what? It's just an ordinary. Oh my goodness!
Nothing. Give me that crap. Now, what's going on?
Dad, will you get out of here?
No, I will not. People telling me that you're about to kill yourself on YouTube.
What?
What is your trouble?
I'm not going to kill myself.
Get away from that TV.
Fine.
Dude, this is
I'm
crazy.
cutting it down right now.
No!
Dad, I ever finished now?
No!
No, Dad, please.
I'm gonna shut this thing right
Dad,
down.
I need to finish Rosa 2.
No!
Go wake your mother up. Don't bother me. You tell her what's going on. This thing is going to go down.
No!
Yes.
Due to Bob creatively proclaiming that he would cut down the internet, trolls became inspired by his quote and began referring to him as the internet lumberjack. After they were
This is so fucking funny, dude. It's just spiraled into this insane asylum. It's gotten so crazy. I'm cutting it down. My face cam's blocking, but that's what they wrote on the meme. I'm taking my axe, Christian. I'm cutting the internet down.
were disconnected, Christian called Julie again, telling her what happened.
Hello, Julie. Yeah, listen, you'll have to talk to me. I'm calling you from my PSP. It does not accept type feedback. I told my mother about you. Yeah. She says she'll believe it when she sees you in person. What am I going to do now? Well, pretty much my erection has been unmoved, and I'm not feeling in the mood for it right now, but, you know, hey, on the bright side, we still had our Thunder Valentine's Day date, and
my erection has been undid. And then I keep telling my mom that we're dating, but she said she'll believe it when she sees it. That's so fucking sad but funny. It's like, Mom, I'm dating this girl named Julie. She's really cute. And like, yeah, Christian, I'll believe it when I see it. Now go fucking wash up. It's dinner time.
no big planet.
2 days later, Christian found out that his Aunt Karina was in a very ill state, and it was very likely that she would pass away soon. Later on, Chris and Julie chatted on the PlayStation Network, where they discussed his aunt's condition.
My mom was to go visit Aunt Karina this weekend.
Yeah. He doesn't hear from her for 2 weeks, assumes she's dead, and immediately moves on to a different girl. Yes, Crystal, you had that right.
But she did not invite me along because I need to stay home, help, be here for my father in case something happens to him. And I had to take care of the cats. Yeah.
She also addresses his job prospects, with Chris claiming that he would look for paid volunteer work, and Julie questioning his use of the word volunteer. The next day, Chris and Julie had another PSN chat, covering many of the same topics.
Hey, Mom, be sure to listen to where it goes.
Well, Doomer, while that's sad, I still don't think that's as bad as talking to someone that you think is a girl. It's not even a girl. You know, at least you were talking to like an actual person, a piece of shit person, but you're still like talking to a human being. So like you couldn't have known, you know? You can't tell if someone's lying to you, but Chris has made no attempt to get any verification on this. He just believes he's like Gonta, bro. He's just Gonta. He just believes everything.
So give her the last hug. She won't even know you're there.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did I miss?
Hey, Mom, be sure to listen to where to go see Aunt Fran tonight so give her the last hug. She won't even know you're there.
Oh, his aunt.
Yeah, well, at least I was able to give her my last I love you when I called her the other day. That's right. So that's all fine. Yeah. All right, Mom, I'll talk to you later. Did you get that, Julie? Yeah, could you ask your mother if I could talk to her?
Uh-oh.
You spell summon Snorlax.
That's so fucked up. She said, you spell summon Snorlax to talk to Chris Chan's mom.
Julie on the PSN network. She wants to say hello to you. I'm not
talk to anybody right now, will you leave the room?
Yikes.
See you later. Someone fell.
Julie encourages him to make a video with one of his inflatable sex dolls.
What about that ball doll? Don't you have like 2 at least?
No, Julie, don't tell him to do that.
Yeah, I did have 2, one for backup, but like a few weeks ago, when I was doing a thing with it, it got an internal injury and it deflated.
Aw. Wait, how did it get punctured though? Was it punctured with your...
You know, too much pressure, too much humping force, you might say.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? It's probably that he was just so fat he popped it, alright? I mean, I don't know.
What would cause that? Or, like, you know, possibly some weight. But, you know, I had a good run.
Chris, you know what you should do? You should try and make that video, you know, you doing your thing with Waldo for me.
Alright, I'll make that video for you tonight.
Under no pressure.
Christian took part in a group chat.
Cracks under no pressure. Yeah, okay, sure, but fuck it, dude. Fuck it. He's just going to. I told you guys he's going to.
On Mumble.
It's bad. Well, take a deep breath and accept it, because it's real.
A little while later, he talks about how he recycles his semen.
I have this friend, I think he might be gay. After he's done masturbating, he drinks his own semen. Is that gay?
No, I don't think so, because I've done that. It's called recycling it.
Dude, the trolls have to do no effort he just that's what I'm saying. The trolls don't even need to try. It's like I forgot it was literally in the last episode where, like, remember that guy, he was pretending to be Billy Mays, and Billy Mays was like, why would you tell us that? He said something crazy. I can't remember what the fuck it was. And he's like, why would you tell us that shit? And then the other guy's just like, yeah, I got this friend, he's gay, he drinks his fucking cum. And he's like, nah, that's not really gay, I do it, just recycling. I've done it, I do it every day. It helps stay in the system. What in the fuck, man? This episode is very sexual. This is like a very sexually deplorable episode.
Wait, then answer.
No, I love that. I love that. It's literally the meme of, like, the guy, he's like, wait, let him cook. The guy, he was about to interrupt, he's like, no. Shh, like, don't interrupt cinema. Let him answer. The one, guy number 2 knew what was going on. Guy number 2 would be me. Which, like, never interrupt your opponent when they're making a mistake. Never do that. Never interrupt your opponent when they're making a mistake. Like, shh, just gotta let this guy go. Oh, here we go.
I don't think so, because I've done that. It's called recycling it.
Wait, then answer.
Basically recycling, so it's like he doesn't necessarily have to lose it. I mean, because, you know, you think of it as a waste. If you bang it out, and then you put, I mean, it's like you flush it down the commode or leave it in the condom and put it in the garbage can. Sponges and sponges by stomach acid. Yeah, but still, it's fuel for the new sperm cells. Plus, also, I've learned on the internet that there's vitamins in the sperm cells as well. But so it's like basically.
I have completely lost my appetite, dude. There is still so much more of this episode to go.
You're helping yourself when you do that. Although personally, I'm kind of sick of on my own. So lately, I've just been disposing of them. I mean, it just depends on your own individual taste.
Chris discusses the prospects of a threesome.
My name's Emily.
Oh, hi, Emily.
I don't understand why you're still single, honestly.
Tell me about it. Oh, I am in love with Julie right there who just spoke just now?
Oh, she sounds like she's really pretty. Maybe we can have a threesome.
Oh, wow.
Chris also tells Julie that he would be willing to participate in a threesome with another man. The other members of the chat responded by accusing him of wanting to engage in homosexual activity, but he defended himself by stating that it isn't gay as long as their testicles do not come in contact with each other.
This is fucking insane. As long as the testicles do not come into contact with each other. Oh, man. No way. So there's where this came from? Probably from Chris Chan. He's the founder. He's the head of his, That's probably, Chris Chan is probably the founder. He was already the first Let's Player, the first guy to fucking contact Miyamoto, first all this shit. Gosh, fuck it, dude.
Yes, I would accept a threesome with 2 women. Well, did you hear that, Emily? After Julie and I died a few times, we can invite you.
That'd be really cool. I mean, we can go shopping at a sex store beforehand.
Yes. It's me. It's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I thought you wanted me and you and Julie to have a threesome. I thought it was going to be special.
It can be special, Sarah.
Okay. I'm really upset right now. I feel like you don't care about me.
Sarah, I do care about
These
you.
Kodak
I'm
calls
sorry
are great.
I upset you.
Thank you, Chris.
Emily asks a question about genital piercings, referring to penises by the euphemism ducks.
Would you ever get your duck pierced if your sweetheart thought it would be really hot and would improve your sex life?
No, I would never have.
Actually, it can increase the pleasure.
Even that considering, I still would not get any piercings.
Wait, what's a duck?
I put a U in the word dick. So it's a euphemism. Euphemism.
And you spell it Y-O-O-P-H-I-M-E-S-M.
Yeah, excuse me, I'll be right back.
Julie asks Chris about his penis.
I'm trying to ask you something, Chris. Yes, Julie.
This is a fucking this is a demonic episode.
What is it? Tell me about why your duck is bent. Well, I don't know why it's bent down, but I just assumed it was natural. You must have done something. Well, maybe because I've been wearing briefs all my life, and that could have forced it to be bent downward when it gets stiff. Chris, I don't know. Chris, have you ever used the penis one? Yes, I have. but my penis was already bent downward before I used the pump. I never took Viagra. For the record, I did not take Viagra. I took Xtends. And my dick was bent downward before I took that as well. Why did you use the pump?
What in the hell?
Well, it felt like my dick could be longer.
Yeah, those don't actually work. They can actually cause damage to your penis and cause it to bend.
What, the pump?
Yes.
Yes. Well, for the record, mine does go up to a maximum of 7 inches.
But how do you measure it if it's bent?
Well,
You can use the tape measure.
I used a ruler. Yeah, first against the bent part, make it straight. So it does go a maximum of 7 inches in length.
Yeah, my dad was a doctor. He always told me to stay away from those things.
My dad was a
Christian and Sarah
doctor.
May get into a heated argument
Oh.
because Julie had second thoughts about her involvement in a possible threesome scenario.
Oh no.
I will not have sex with Sarah May.
It's not fair, Chris. It's not fair. Why would you do this to me?
I didn't know back then. I'm sorry.
I feel so broken right now.
Julie and Chris agree that adultery is frowned upon in the Bible.
Well, I mean, I'm Jewish. Is that okay?
Oh, you're Jewish. I did
Yeah.
not know that. But yes, that's okay, Julie.
I was really afraid that you would get really upset with me.
No, it's okay. I'm not upset with you, Julie. And I accept the fact that you are Jewish. But if I heard correctly, people who are Jewish were not supposed to have sex outside their religion?
Yeah, some people believe that, but not all of them.
Do you believe in it?
Yeah, I think as long as the people love each other, then that's okay.
Brother Julie, you are right.
Christian calls Sarah May by the wrong name 4 times in a row.
That was
Damn!
Julie. Why are you calling me Julie, Chris?
Damn, Chris is calling the wrong girl the wrong girl the wrong name, dude. 4 times? Oh man, he's cooked. You're cooked, buddy. Called her by the wrong name 4 times. It's over. Rule number 1 right there.
I said yes. I'm sorry.
Are you pretending that I'm Julie?
No, Sarah. No, I'm not.
Why would you do that to me?
I'm sorry, it was an accident.
How could you make it a stupid accident like that, Chris?
I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. We're all human. We have rights to make mistakes. I have made mistakes.
But it's just like when you're having sex with somebody and you scream somebody else's name. Do you know what that would feel like? Do you know what this is doing to me right now, Chris?
Sarah, I do understand. Because I have seen that situation on television.
Sarah May threatens to kill herself.
Oh my gosh.
No,
You can't stop me.
This is actually the darkest shit ever, dude. This is actually the darkest, most twisted shit ever. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to go to church again. I already went today. I feel like I need to go again tomorrow, and then fucking baptize myself after this episode. It's been, this is like bad for the soul, bro.
No, Sarah, put the knife down.
I'm doing it.
Put the knife down, Sarah. You don't need to do this. You have a lot to live for, Sarah. Sarah, you have a lot to live for. Your family. You have your family. You have your friends. You have your future. Also, Sarah, I sent Cassie 23 samples of my locks of hair.
Why are you
Bro, what in the What in the fuck? He's talking to a girl he thinks is gonna kill herself. He's like, hey, by the way, I sent this other girl 23 locks in my hair. She's like, what the fuck, Chris? I'm cutting myself right now. That's it. What is going on? I don't. This is insane. I don't know if he's trolling now. He's no way he's smart enough to be trolling back.
Why? Because I know from Cassie's promise, she will send you one of those locks.
This isn't matter right now. You don't even want to talk about this.
Sarah, I'm trying to make it feel better. I'm trying to help you.
I have to go now. I can't take this anymore.
Sarah?
I can't take this anymore.
Don't cut or kill yourself.
No.
Sarah's doing it like Sarah's a pretty good actress, bro. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl or whoever the fuck they're doing. Like, this is convincing, man. It's for a bunch of trolls bullying Christian. Like, this is a good performance.
I'm gonna do it right now. Goodbye, Chris. Goodbye.
Sarah, I love you as a friend. Oh. Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. Oh, this is my fault. Chris. Yeah. Sarah May. Maybe know that my blessings are still happening.
Julie, out of all the girls, Julie's the one that sounds the most like a boy. And this guy says he's not gay, and he picks Julie, the one that sounds like a boy, when the other ones sound like actual girls. I'll make that fucking make sense.
Thank you.
After the chat ended, Christian made a video addressing his
course.
concern for Sarah May.
Here we go.
Sarah, I feel terrible about the big mistake I made in our conversation. I hope you don't do anything stupid. I pray you're still alive and well. Because if you committed suicide, hurt yourself because of my actions, I feel terrible. I care about you.
Chris is the one that thinks this is all real, and his reaction is less believable than the girl that knew it was fake, pretending to be offended. Make that make any fucking sense.
As a friend, and you are a sweet you are a sweetest among my sweetest friends that I have made in my lifetime. And
That's the original medallion, but he did have a troll that pretended to be Blanca Weiss steal one of his, because he thought it was a girl, and then he smashed it and then pissed on it. But yeah.
I just cried I lost you.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why.
Hopefully I'll get to talk to you again soon.
In heaven.
I love you, Sarah May.
Hey, it's me, Sarah May. So sorry I died. I miss you so much. Sarah May doesn't talk like that. No, she doesn't.
I love you as my friend.
Immediately after, he made another video talking about the choice language he had used concerning homosexual men, possibly as a response to allegations of hypocrisy emanating from participants of the recent Mumble chat.
Captain's log, stardate.
That's fucking Captain's log shit.
Oh, shoot. February 18th, 2009. Forgive my sniffles, I just did video dedication. I just wanted to make a statement. I retract using the word hate among the gay populace. I was under a lot of stress, and I'll admit I made a bad word choice when I chose that word. I am capable of associating and being friends and respecting all gays.
See, Chris Chan was the founder of the apology video too. First Let's Player, first guy to say if you touch testicles you're gay. First guy to do apology video, way before cancel culture was even a thing.
I'm doing this on my heart. Believe me. But hey, you know, beyond respect and friendship, no. But I do not hate the gay population.
The most documented.
The following day,
Here we go.
Chris and Julie met again over PSN, where they discuss the voices Chris hears in his head.
I also get random audio and word thoughts between my audio and my photographic memory, where it's like, you know, other people saying, Christian is gay.
What did I say?
Christian is gay.
Do you really think you're gay?
No, I do not. I'm straight.
When questioned about the dubious...
He says that throughout his day, he just hears voices in his head that say, Christian's gay, Christian's gay. Dude, the trolls are telepathically fucking with this guy.
Sex toys in his possession, Chris
no.
responds truthfully.
I put a condom on the dildo, and I actually did put up my a-hole.
What the fuck? It goes 0 to 100 sperm. He's like, yeah, I always hear a voice in my head saying, you're gay, you're gay. Christian, do you think you're gay? No, but I put a condom on dildo and put up my a-hole. Which, I'm not saying that makes you gay. But I am saying that doesn't help your point, having that be what you say immediately after. Do you see what I mean? You know, it's the spacing and the pacing of this fucking conversation here. It doesn't help, yeah. It's not helping your case. It's not doing anything favors.
Toys in his possession, Chris responds truthfully.
I put a condom on the dildo, and I actually did put up my a-hole. In my humble opinion, it just did not feel right to me.
Wait, did you tell me about the beats?
Yeah, I put them up my a-hole the one time, and didn't really know how they worked, so you know, I just was like winging it, and it didn't really turn me on or anything. So I thought the string and the beats were covered in poo, so I just put in the trash can and forget about them.
Bro, I fucking quit, dude. I fucking quit streaming. I quit. I can't do it anymore. I need 10 drinks. I can't do this anymore, chat. We've gotten too low. the iceberg, we've reached critical mass.
Chris?
Yeah.
Chris?
Thank you for telling me this. I'm happy that you're able to share these secrets with me.
I'm sure
I
you
mean
are,
that, and I'm
Julie.
happy that we have a trusting relationship between you and I.
You see me smile? Because I'm smiling.
I can see you smile. I truly love you, Chris.
I love you too, Julie.
After a lengthy chat concerning Chris's sexual activities, he disclosed his PSN account password to Julie.
Of course.
Later again,
Of
Bob
course.
joined the chat, inquiring about her home country.
Hello.
Hello.
That's Julie Novanya. She came all the way from Mulvania. Mulvania. We were just looking at it on the map. It's next to probably former part of the former Soviet Union, the USSR. It's gypsy country. You have any gypsy violins there?
Yeah, I see. Because the thing is, I quit a while ago, Chris, because it just, I don't know why. People doubt Mulvania so much. It's...
Well, it's all the countries keep changing. And I keep telling Christian, I've been around for 81 years, and I've seen this world change a lot.
Yeah, you're about to see it change you more.
Track of which countries or what countries anymore or what they were earlier. Very few people, particularly in this country, really understand the makeup of the world. I have been very interested in the world since I was 10 years old. I'm very fond of, and I really truly believe in the United Nations. But you won't find anybody else in my countryside around here, I think, that does. But anyway, I'm very world conscious.
Yes.
And I've tried to train Christian, but it's awful hard for him to understand because he knows about Charlottesville, and he knows about our little county here in Greene, and he knows about places that are 50, 100 miles away. But he doesn't really comprehend, I think, countries or cities or anything that's really farther away. Like, I don't think he really comprehends Europe or Asia or anywhere like that. And
Dad is a L wingman, bro. Dad gets on the phone call with what he thinks is his son's girlfriend. He's like, yeah, my son, I don't think he understands jack shit about the world. I know everything about the world. I've been here. He doesn't know what the fuck 100 miles away is. His brain's too small.
I find it hard to have most people think about that or comprehend that. Because I'm kind of a loner. It was an interesting life I had. But I'm still much more world conscious than I think most of the people in this country anyway. At least I think so.
Yeah.
You won't find many people like me around. I'm since I've retired, which has been now for 20 years, I guess, I really haven't had much contact with people, so I don't get to
That would
talk
be
about
insane
all
plot
this
twist,
much.
Vincent.
I've tried to teach Christian, and whether he's got any comprehension of the world or not, I don't know. He had a tough time with Australia a few months back. Finally got it through his head where Australia was. But I love all the foreign countries and all the foreign music, because I love music. And I've got maybe 15 to 20,000 long-play records of classical music and semi-classical music and jazz and blues.
The recording abruptly ends.
Oh.
On February 20th, a video called For Julie's Eyes Only, which featured Christian having sex with a sex doll Kimmy, was uploaded onto the porn aggregate Slutload, allegedly by Julie's brother, Max. Aside from his white socks, Chris is naked throughout. He uses the sex doll to simulate intercourse with Julie, calling out her name many times. After the video was recorded, he confessed to Julie that his condom broke during the recording.
Why is he saying it like that? Why is he saying it like that?
And he had to replace it. The video eventually amassed over 3 million views.
What?
The following day,
3 million views? 3 million? Holy shit, dude. Now he's like mainstream. Chris Chan sex doll video, 3 mil. Holy fuck is right. That's a lot of people to see that. And I like how when Chris is like, how did it get uploaded? Julie's like, it was my brother. He found it and uploaded it. And he just believes everything, dude. Yeah, back then, 3 mil is crazy. It's still crazy work today.
Aunt Karina passed away.
You're right. He was the original OnlyFans model, too. How many things was he the first of?
Christian informed Julie about this over Skype and revealed that her funeral would take place on his birthday, which unfortunately clashed with a pancake dinner he was hoping to go to with his church congregation. He also began planning a trip to Julie's residence in Ohio. She convinced him to make a video professing his love for her. Chris delivered his 10-minute long offering with a pseudo-Shakespearean panache.
I love you, Julie, so very much. You strike my thought at every moment, and it makes me ponder with such love and desire. I love you so much. And we yet have a similar storyline to Romeo and Juliet. Only one syllable missing. It'll be like, if we had that syllable, it'd be like Cristiano and Juliet. But every night you may cry, Cristiano, Cristiano, wherefore art thou, Cristiano? And I would be there,
man,
in your heart. For my heart is with you. For if I call you out, I would be there in your heart, and I would personally be calling out, I am here, O fair Juliet. Tis no word thy name be heard every waking moment. And the sun is in the east, and Juliet is the sun. Though I know not much Shakespeare, but at least I know enough to get it by. And let's not forget my past. I will only mention her once.
Uh-oh.
Panda, I know that you are somewhere up there after the fire.
So, in this 10-minute long video professing how much he loves his girlfriend, he still can't not mention his ex-girlfriend. How many of you guys would love that? If your boyfriend or girlfriend sent you a video and then halfway through the video they're like, hey, just gonna mention this once, but shout outs to my ex. And then just go back. In your like Valentine's Day romantic video. Fucking tell me how that works out.
I will not forget you. I promise you, Julie, that in the near future, hopefully with the power of God at our sides, we'll be together very soon. For the power of God can influence even the most paranoid of souls, I'm sure. So I pray to him every night that you and I would be together with full emotional support from everyone within our respective reach. I'm hugging you, Julie.
What in the fuck?
I'll talk to you later.
On the same day, the Sonichu Girls forum was revealed to be a ruse, the creation of which attributed to Clyde Cash. Chris confronted Clyde in a mumble chat.
Clyde Cash is
to
back!
Christian's surprise, the troll was accompanied by a veritable squadron of trolls who called themselves the Miscreants, who are all members of the PVCC trolling group.
Welcome to the Brothers Miscreants.
Brother.
Stop this. Look, first off, I did that video just for Julie, and her brother found it on her computer and uploaded to the YouTube without neither of our consent.
This guy believes everything!
Do you understand what the Miscreants are? And her brother is part of it. He has been a very valuable member. Do you understand what the Miscreants are, Chris?
Let me guess, y'all a bunch of trolls, aren't you?
He figured, yeah.
No. Look, ever since Evan posted those gay pictures with the masturbated and squirting, we have been there from the beginning. Do you remember Jason? Always a valuable member, always ready to take the fall for me. Creating the ED page, updating your emails?
So now Clyde Cash is gaslighting Chris into believing that every bad thing that's ever happened to him has been a part of a secret organization. He's bringing up shit from years ago. Like, you remember when this happened? Do you remember when this happened? That was all I've been... It's like the fucking Reverse Flash meme where he's like, I was there since you were born, Chris. I went back in time and fucking... I was the doctor that dropped you on your head. He's like gaslighting him to think that like some secret organization's been fucking with him for years.
He was a good member too. And can't you remember Blanca, the one who destroyed your medallion? Remember?
See?
Yeah. All part of the mystery.
See? See?
And the latest member, Stella McKenzie. Or you know her as Panda. She's not dead. She's alive at my side. Kind of sleeping right now. I can't be talking so loud. But anyway, I can't believe you fell for her.
Holy shit. He's like, you know your friend that you think died in the fire? She's actually sleeping in my bed. He's like, no, you can't keep getting away with this. I can't believe you, Clyde Cash. You're like the Joker.
We've been here from the beginning. Do you know why, Chris?
They're trying to make a slander out of me and fool?
No, the goal is to make sure you never get laid. That is the goal.
Yeah, bro.
Virginia is for virgins.
Our goal is that you are a virgin forever.
Why must you? Why do you all have to pick on me like this?
You don't care about women.
I do care about women.
You must be made an example of a horrible man, destined to never to ever have a wife or even girlfriend.
Shut up! You don't have to pick on me like this. You don't need to do this. Don't you all have lives of your own? Can't you go find your own sweethearts to do with?
Why do you think a sweetheart will solve everything?
Look, I care about the women for their own personalities. I can all my life.
No, you don't!
You don't respect.
One woman you proclaim your love.
Crazy voice chat.
I care about their personalities. I care about them, about how they feel. I care about everything about them.
Chris, you don't respect them. You only respect their cunts.
Damn.
What?
What?
You gotta respect
That's
the
not
ladies,
true.
man.
I do respect the ladies.
No, you don't. Prove it.
You're a fucking fuzz bucket, you stupid fag. What the fuck are you doing here right now, Chris? What the hell?
Arjun, settle down.
Wait, what was that guy's name?
What the hell?
Arjun.
Indian Troll. Gino, you did not need to name him that, bro. Gino, bro. You just named him Indian Troll. You fucking asshole. Alright.
Settle down.
Not Indian.
Hang yourself, Chris. Kill yourself.
Hey,
Oh my
No,
gosh,
no,
bro.
no. That's
Whoa,
not
whoa, whoa.
plan.
Settle down.
I got my Aunt Karina's death to worry about in her funeral tomorrow.
You don't care.
Oh, you don't care.
How much?
You don't care.
I like how Clyde Cash at least has morals. Where he's like, alright, whoa, we didn't say that part. They said, don't kill yourself. Clyde Cash says, I don't know none of that.
Arjun, you're fucking abusing him.
Arjun, you just went
God
overboard.
I mean, we're basically just taunting him. We weren't actually, like,
Tell him
you know,
that.
what did I
Don't
say?
worry, Chris will come back when he realizes Julie's in danger.
Yes. What we should do is have, like, quote, Julie, unquote, be like, oh no, my
This Illuminati think tank of how to fuck with Christian when he leaves the call is so insane.
brother's, like, with the miscreants, and no, they're holding me hostage, like, my...
After a short while, Chris indeed comes back.
Look, I'm sorry about a lot of my past mistakes, about not listening to everyone, okay? But I have been under a lot of stress.
What is the stress?
Kristen, stop going to the voice chat.
I have a lot of stress in my life.
Quit joining the call. Just fucking play video games. Turn off the fucking internet.
He's very sad that day, and it's happening. You know, it's happening on my birthday of all days.
You should be more sad about her than your birthday.
I am very upset about my Aunt Karina. She was a very sweet woman.
But you seem to complain about it being on your birthday.
I feel sympathy for my Aunt Karina. She smoked, and she had, and when she went to the hospital, she died at the age of 75.
He's addicted to being trolled. I'm starting to believe it.
Her left lung and her liver and her brain, and they kept her alive for as long as they could, until she breathed the last breath.
I'm waiting for Geno Samuels to be like, the next day, Clyde Cash has resurrected his Aunt Karina and is holding her hostage. If he doesn't make a jack-off video, then she won't fucking go to heaven.
She was dying. The day that she died. This is delicious.
Chris, silence. Silence. Let him cry. But he still does not excuse you for all your other past actions.
Look, I'll admit, I'm possibly retarded.
Dude, he beat fucking, what's his name? Alex Jones. He did the Alex Jones meme like 20 years before Alex Jones. The one where he's like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of retarded. Like, he did it. He's ahead of the curve, bro. He's ahead of the curve. I'll admit, I'm possibly retarded. Mom probably did stuff while pregnant with Chris. Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, but I'm likely to even make mistakes on flying without even realizing it. I sometimes don't even give thought to some of the actions that I do before I do, but I gave a lot of thought before when I moved from Panda to Julie, because I thought she had died in that fire.
As the miscreants continued to insult Chris, he was simultaneously chatting with Julie.
The part that drives me nuts is these guys, obviously, they admit to trolling him. They're like, we're here to troll you, we're an entire organization to fuck with you. And he still just believes that, like, first off, he believes that fucking Panda Halo is real. And he immediately just believes, oh, she didn't die in the fire, she's with you guys. It's like, I thought she was really dead. He just believes it, dude. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Julie's brother, Max, who took over her Skype account. Max told Christian that he had kidnapped her and was taking her to the Miscreants HQ in Ohio, giving Chris 5 days to come rescue her.
Look, Chris, this is the sad truth. You are going to grow up and die in hell. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Look, just shut up, leave me alone,
We're trying to help.
Leave my love life alone.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay, please fine.
I did think we went too far. That was a little...
I apologize for that, and I apologize for nothing.
I regret even less.
I think it's so funny. I feel sympathy for the lower beings.
I feel sympathy towards the parents.
I feel sympathy towards Bob. Barbara to kill herself.
Holy shit.
Yeah, was he really crying? Because I like...
Christian returns once again to inform the miscreants that Julie was taken to their headquarters.
Oh no.
That's Julie's brother. Pretty much spirited away Julie, took her to the HQ, to the headquarters.
I can't believe he believes this. He just keeps coming back. So now Panda Halo's alive, and Julie, he was like, the whole episode, he's like, you're my love. We did like 15 Discord sex calls. And he just believes, he's like, guys, they kidnapped Julie and they took her to the Miscreants headquarters. This is all just like, this guy, just so you guys know, this guy's 26, bro. He's fucking grown-ass man. He's 26 years old, and he thinks they kidnapped his girlfriend and brought him to the dark headquarters, like fucking Justice League.
Where the Miscreants, I think they were called, are. And now Max wants me to come over to Cleveland within the next 5 days to pick up Julie from the headquarters, and I'm just trying to find out what Clyde is planning, if he's going to try to force me in jail or hurt me or anything like that.
This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous.
Very unfortunate.
Was that Hiyoko?
Listen,
Was that Hiyoko Sayonji? What the fuck?
Very unfortunate.
What the fuck, Hiyoko Sayonji's here?
So listen, that's another thing that, my mom is like, she's got to be telling me, don't go, I worry about you. She watches a lot of television. And it's like, I've been trying to convince her to let me go to Julie. But then my mom is also a bit jealous of me loving another woman more than her.
Holy fuck.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is going on, dude? This is crazy.
This is crazy style. Don't go too deep. It's too late, that one boy. We're nine episodes deep into this show. We're not stopping. We're going darker. It's like Gaster, darker yet darker.
I mean, I understand she's in a situation like cut the umbilical cord, you would say, I'm sure. But still, I have to respect my mother.
Oh, I know,
much.
Doomer. We'll get there, buddy.
Hello, Clyde.
Clyde's back.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Sonichu.
Clyde is such a cornball.
To you.
Oh, dear.
I've been drinking.
Well, anyway, you just basically want me to test my love for Julie, and you just want me to finally show that I am a man and I can stand up for myself and do what I want like a man should. And that's basically it in a nutshell, isn't it?
Sure, that's perfect.
He's like, sure, yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
well, I'll talk to my mom about it later and put my foot down. Because right now she's sleeping and then I have the funeral to worry about. So after the funeral,
Mom, I know we gotta go to your sister's funeral tomorrow, but then can you drive me to Ohio so I can save Julie from the Miscreants headquarters? And she'd be like, Chris, get the fuck in your room right now before I beat your ass. That's fucking insane.
I will. Talk to my mom, put my foot down. Yeah, okay. Well, majority of y'all take care and, just mingle amongst yourselves for now. Take
Wow. God.
It's so fucking dragon. Yeah.
He pulls another shit like he did with Redmond when he was like, oh yeah, I just got back and now Julie's laying in my bed, but I'm not gonna put her on camera.
After he left the chat, Christian began preparing for Aunt Karina's funeral and his eventual trip into uncertainty awaiting him in Cleveland, Ohio. Without a doubt, this would prove to be the most trying birthday of his life.
I got chills, bro. What a fucking cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger, bro. End of part 9. Holy shit. It literally leaves off with like, this would prove to be his most trying birthday. Can Chris Chan handle the funeral of his aunt and save the love of his life from Clyde Cash in Ohio? Oh my gosh, dude. Fuck next episode, too. I would, but it's getting late and I'm hungry. But that was, holy shit, that was a good one, chat. That was only in Ohio. He was ahead of the Ohio meme, too. Well, I guess that was mostly the trolls that did that, but what a cliffhanger. I'm going to be thinking about that all night. I want to be thinking about that all night. Be like, damn. Is Chris Chan really going to fight Clyde Cash in Ohio? It's like the episode starts, he's got like 2 guns and katanas and a headband. So, and then Geno Sam was like, Chris Chan gunned down 16 men in the Miscreants headquarters. I don't know what's going to happen. It's exciting. Very exciting shit. I will definitely... I'll try to stream more before next Sunday. Because I know you guys hate waiting a full week between episodes. I'll try to find a different day, but it just Sundays work so well because everybody knows about it, but whatever. What a fun stream. He's going to write about it in Sonichu. It's like Chris Chan got the death note and he wrote Clyde Cash name in there.